this, and we're always so good for us for 5 years.
And as much as, like, y'all been thanking me, and I guess I've been a blessing to y'all. Y'all been a blessing to me. You know, just putting my story out there, even having an opportunity to talk to y'all. Like, I done grown so much, even the way, like, I communicate with people, just having to go through all that training, having to go through, all these years we've been through. So, man, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for what y'all have done for me, first and foremost, in my growth. So, appreciate y'all, man.
When you first started talking to people, media-wise, were you nervous about it, or was it fine? Was it always fine?
I was nervous, for
Okay.
sure.
Just
being a 17-year-old kid, right. And then, you know, like, a lot of times you don't know what to say. Sometimes you get a question that throw you off guard, and you have no idea what to say. But then over time, you just become more comfortable. You just continue to learn, continue to grow, and then them things just continue to show in life, the way you talk to people, the way you communicate with people. And then, like, y'all gave me a great platform to put my story out there so people can know who is Isaiah Williams beyond football, you know, like. And that's what, I feel like that's what all sports is about, you know, motivating other people, helping other people. But how you gonna motivate people if your, like, story out there, if you're not being able to talk to them? And I feel like y'all made it easy, because I'm not a big social media guy to where I'm posting all the time. So I feel like y'all made it way easier on me to get my story out there so people could know who is Isaiah Williams, you know, beyond the helmet.
Isaiah, what advice would you give to young kids coming into big-time college football in terms of how to handle the media?
First of all, just be you. Be you, have fun with it, and always be humble. Like, in life, the way you communicate with people, and understand, like, you have a story, and you have a story that can help motivate somebody else. So share your story. That's why you always have to be you. You be yourself, and you can help motivate somebody because of it. Because it's somebody that's going to go through some of the same things you went through, and watching a video on YouTube or watching a video on Twitter, like, it could really help them a lot.
What do you hope your story does, especially with kids in your city?
Man, I hope it inspires them that anything is possible. A 5'9" kid coming to play Big Ten football and play quarterback, and then he go play receiver, and then he have a chance to go to the combine. Now you got a chance to, you know, be drafted. Like, some things that's not supposed to be done, but all, like, glory to God that I've been given the platform, I've been given the abilities and the opportunity to do what I do. Like, I hope that I inspire them to let them know, like, whatever, like, dreams and aspirations they have, like, it's possible. Like, you could do it if you work hard, you put God first, and you're able to survive the storms. Understanding, like, it's gonna be good and bad, and looking at both of them the same way, understanding it's things to learn from the good, and it's also things to learn from the bad, and it's just part of the journey. Like, man, it's a blessing.
Have you seen guys not be themselves, and then without naming names, how does that go usually?
Man, I see it a lot. I seen it a lot at the combine. Like, a lot of guys just not being themselves, and I think eventually it just catch up to them. People start to notice they fake, and don't nobody like nobody that's fake. Everybody want to be around somebody that's authentic, even if it's like they not the best person to be around, but they authentic, they themselves, because I feel like eventually who you really are gonna show. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well always just be you. Yeah.
You look back at the last couple years in Illinois, what are you gonna remember most about that time?
Man, the brotherhood, the bonds that I made with people, and who I became. And I'm so thankful for this place, because the man I have become because of this place. Everything didn't go good. It was ups, it was downs, but all them things made the journey worth it. All them things made me a better man because of it. All them things helped me handle, like, things to come. Like, for example, like, one thing that just happened to combine, didn't run the best 40 time, like, something that I know I'm way better than. But the things that I learned at Illinois, the things that people taught me, I'm able to handle them things. Like, them things don't bother me no more. Them things only gonna make me stronger and make me better for what's next. So, and if it wasn't for Illinois, like, I don't know, like, this place really home. Like, this home for me.
What's next for you? What's between now and the draft? What are you doing? You
training, so pro day, gonna compete again at pro day, and then after that, probably take a week off, let my body recover. Been through a lot, body wise, mentally, take some time off, go hang out with family, have fun, and then from there, you know, start getting back to football training. You know, we've been training for the Olympics for like 2 months. So get back to football training and, you know, just enjoy this time, like have fun with it, but also don't lose sight of the vision and the goals that I have for myself.
What's the process been like?
Man, it's been tough. I've made a lot of growth though. You know what I'm saying? But it's been tough. Like for me, it was kind of lonely. It was my first time where I'm just by myself. But luckily, I had guys like Tip. I kind of like me and Tip were real close during that time. We was training with each other, but I was lonely. Like it was my first time away from like my guys that I always hang out with, like Keith, Miles, Griff, Shaman, like my closest friends. First time away from them, away from family. I'm just training, but I kind of leaned on Tip, and man, we grew a great bond from it.
Where were you at? Where were you training?
X3 in Fort Myers.
Okay.
Fort Myers, Florida. Yep.
What feedback have you been given, if any, yet, and where things might go for you?
Yeah, that's the thing. I have no idea. I've been like, biggest thing is just like this last little pro day, make the most of it, see where it go. But then from there, like I've been meeting with teams. A lot of teams seem interested from the talks that we have. But other than that, I have no idea where it's gonna go. But I mean, wherever I end up, I know like I'm gonna do everything I can possible to make sure I make that team, regardless when or where.
Obviously, you have a lot on tape from games and whatnot. What can Pro Day do for you?
Give me another opportunity, you know, to run the 40, put my true speed out there. Also, you know, give me one last time to, you know, run routes in the facility, like in front of my peoples, and then, you know, just have fun with my brothers. As far as the draft goes, I don't know how much it will help, but as far as like me doing it one last time in the University of Illinois uniform, like it's gonna mean a lot to me personally. So that's why one thing I wanted to make sure I did, you know, Pro Day, because it's my last opportunity. So just doing it one more time with Casey, John Paddock, whoever running routes like with us, like one last time to do it on the field in front of our people. So like it's gonna be a dope experience.
How close are you to coming back here for another year? Did you think about it pretty seriously, or
Yeah.
kind of where were you on that?
Very close.
Okay.
Very close. Kind of thought about coming back a lot, but at the same time, it's like, man, it's a game of football. Getting older, you know, have film out there. I always wanted to play in the NFL, put some great film out there. And I was just like, you know what, like it's never gonna be perfect. Like, so I'm not about to wait for the perfect moment. I feel like me coming back was me like, you know what, like, oh, it gotta be perfect. Like I gotta be known as like the first rounder, the guy. It's like, you know what, like it's never gonna be perfect. You don't put tape out there. I believe in my abilities. So you know what, I'm gonna go out there and then, you know, see where it take me. So that kind of that's what kind of played into it. Just understand, like I'm getting older, and I always wanted to play in the NFL, and I feel like this was like the best moment. And I feel like it's never a perfect moment. So coming back another year, waiting for that perfect year, like just